Oh my god. All right, cool. We're good. Hello. Welcome
Okay.
back. We're here. It's time.
You you fool, you didn't crop our names correctly. You can see
What's the
green.
All right, hold on. Are you serious? Are you shitting my nuts? No, I did everything correctly.
No, you didn't crop us down fully all the way. You
Wait, what
fool.
if I do this? Hold on. Hold on. Wait.
Nope, 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 nope. No, you made it worse. You made it worse.
I'm
Nope.
literally making it better.
Nope, you've made it worse. You fool on a
Are
stool.
you
Nope,
fucking kidding? I already did it.
it's all
No.
wrong.
Shit. All right, whatever, dude. How do I do the thing where it's like
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It
No, no,
doesn't
no, no,
matter.
no. Literally fuck you. It does matter. How do I do it? Where's the button I click to like change shit on the fly?
You want to really do that on stream?
Well, I'll do it and just like, yeah, how do I do it?
I wouldn't do it, or at least if you're gonna do if you mean studio mode, is you talking about studio mode?
Yeah, how do I do that?
That's down in the bottom left corner.
Okay, I
You
click.
but you'd want to change this to like be right back or something,
Oh my god.
or
All right.
starting or back to starting soon or
Oh my god.
something.
Okay. Uh how do I go into studio mode though? Tell me.
It should be in the bottom left corner somewhere. You'll see two panels next to each other, and it'll say studio mode.
Oh. Okay, hold on.
Green dotted thick border and the green edge of the Discord
Yeah.
frame.
All right, we're back. We did it. Hold on. Let's just double wait. Ah, Jared, talk.
I'm talking, yes.
Are you eating my ass? Hold on.
Buddy, it's fine.
Literally, it's not fine. It's not fine. I'm going to change it. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to... Literally, I can do this on the fly, which is great. It's actually quite impressive how we're able to do this on the fly, but it's okay. I've just got to make this correct. Just give us a second. Jared talks. Say something. Say something profound.
I'm. Uh, what the hell would you want me to say?
Who's your least favorite president?
Really? Can I? Is there an option for all of them? I don't know. Also, are you adjusting this on the live scene? Because that's where we're on right
I
now.
don't know what you're talking about.
We're on. I'm looking at the stream, dude. We're on the live scene. You haven't transitioned anything. I don't know
I
what
have
you're
no idea
doing.
what you're talking about.
Zach doesn't know how to use Streamlabs. Everybody, we're in stream right now. He can see us all, and like we're they can just see us right now,
Is this supposed to be
and they can.
360 by 180?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The the size of us, 360 by 140. No.
What
180?
are you talking? What are you talking about?
160? 340 by 160. What size is our faces supposed to be? 360
On what
by...
on what
On the
scene?
live scene, Jared.
180 by 320.
Thank you. 320. Done. You now no longer have any disgusting lines. Okay, so we're
Riveting
back. We're good.
gameplay this
I
is.
did it. I did it. We're good. Everything is solved. Nothing went wrong. We're fine. Star Wars.
Lies.
All right, so we're
Yeah,
back.
except
What?
we're in game right now, and you said you were gonna talk about something
Oh, wait,
before
yeah, hold on.
getting into the
All right.
game.
Look at the...
Zach has no sense of professionalism.
No. Look at this. Do you see that? What is that? You can't see. It's
A
black.
piano?
It's a TV. I have a smart TV in this room on 2 folding chairs. And what I'd like to try to do in the future is I have my PS3 set up here. I figured out how to start like hook this up to a TV. Now I just got to get like a screen capture, a video capture, so that I can hook that up to the TV, because I can now play PS3 games again, and that means I can play a couple of things that are exclusive to console that we are not able to play on Steam. Namely,
Uh-huh.
Red Dead Redemption number 1 and Bloodborne are the 2 that I would like to play.
Are those really games worth playing?
I think Red Dead Redemption 1 is a good game. I think it's a
I'm
spectacular game.
I'm mostly messing with you. I have no clue.
It's like Grand Theft Auto, but you're not playing a gangster, and it's set in
I
1911 in the American West.
I know what Red Dead Redemption is.
It's good. Have you played it before?
Uh, No, but I've seen some people play it, and I've seen an increasing amount of Red Dead Redemption 2 from watching my brother.
Yeah. The first one I think is spectacular. I actually never finished the second one. I feel bad I never did. I got like maybe a quarter of the way through the game, and then I was just like, I need to do other things. Oops.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. But
Oh
it's okay.
well. But what was the thing you wanted to tell me about? There
The
was a thing you
TV.
wanted to.
That was the TV. I
Other,
wanted to show you the TV. Like, look at that. It's on
that was it. It
folding
was just
chairs. Yeah.
just the TV.
Yeah.
Okay. If that's the case, then let's fucking get off Terrace because I am
Alright,
fed up with this dumb planet that we're on.
alright. It's fine. Listen, it's fine. We're going to get off Terrace today, Jared. You know how I know?
Good. Because we're gonna quit the game.
It's
Exit
gonna...
game right now.
No,
Just
it's
click,
literally
click
gonna...
that button.
Listen, your disdain for me and Star Wars can hold off.
No, my disdain for Star Wars has like no bounds.
I keep cycling through my fucking characters like an idiot.
Because you don't know how to do anything.
That's true. There we go. Okay, so we're continuing the dungeon crawl. We're almost done.
That's right.
We just
I have a
gotta...
lot more energy today, so we can actually
Good.
get through
How
this
dare you
and
invade my
bit
chambers?
more.
How rude! I am a personal guest of Davik himself.
Oh no.
I left specific instructions that you guards were not to disturb me until morning.
Oh god.
How can Davik expect me to invest in his ventures with this kind of incompetence on display? I should summon the other guards and report you to your commanding officer.
So he's a bitch. So we could
Yeah,
lie.
of course, we are a guard. Yes, of course.
You wanna take that option? It's really funny,
You pompous slime.
right? There's that
Sure,
too.
let's lie.
It's like
Whatever.
you just wanted me to make sure you didn't need anything, man.
Well, I suppose I can forgive the intrusion in this case. Tell Davik I admire a host who has his underlings check up on the well-being and comfort of his guests. I don't require anything right now. You can tell Davik everything about my stay has been most pleasing so far. Here's a 5-credit chip for your trouble, sir.
And then we can
Thank
say,
you.
then we can dick slap him. But let's just say thank you, sir.
Now scurry on back to Davik. If I
Scurry.
find I have need of anything, I'll buzz you. Until then, I expect you to respect my privacy.
Oh, I will. Don't worry.
My
Hold on.
privacy.
Let me just rob you blind real quick.
Dark-skinned men who speak in British is a trip.
So we just got $500, which is dope as hell, which is great.
Did you steal his money?
Yeah, $500. What of it? Some extra remains that we didn't gather. The computer pass card. We need that. Okay, let's save again. Go into here. Ah, shit.
Oh no! More guards. Kill them! I like how this room is also racially segregated.
Right. A little. It's all Rhodians, right?
Yeah.
It's all Rhodians. Oh god. Oh, I'm dead.
They're all Guidos. Oh, as usual, your squishy character is dead.
Dude, we literally just have to get through a few more fights and we're good.
I like how Carth was shooting through Cantankerous to shoot the enemy.
Oh, per usual. You know, stock.
How often will we be using this this old man?
Oh god, a secret man. How often we'll be using who?
How often will we be using this character?
Canderous?
Cantankerous, yeah, whatever.
I guess it just kind of
Yeah,
depends
ready.
on like what
Ready.
we need because he's a very good like tanky ranged character. But in that same breath, it's like I don't know. I usually don't use. You'll
And-
see why. There gets to a point where I don't really use ranged characters anymore. And you'll see why. Oh no.
And it how you can't move again?
No. I need to.
Oh.
My mouse is fucking up. A little bit. It's
Well,
okay.
fucking get a new mouse.
I literally
okay,
did. This is the new mouse.
Karth like teleporting around, I guess.
Karth loves. Oh, this is the Spice Labs, I think. Yeah.
Spice Labs.
Okay, so
Hell yeah.
see the Spice Lab tech.
Melange.
It's not
This is
actually.
where we this is where we expand our consciousness, guys.
Yeah, dude. This is where we
How'd you like that?
You're
sniff,
not the
snort
good
some
guy.
blue cocaine and hallucinate.
So if you can adjust your own character's light side versus dark side orientation, can you do that with your companions too?
Not in this game.
Not in this game.
No.
What?
So once
You asked
so they're basically just stuck wherever they're at.
Yeah, so Candace is always going to be dark side. Karth is always going to be light side, slightly higher than Bastila.
Yeah?
Mission is light side, I think about the same as Bastila. Zalbar is also light side, I think higher than everybody else, but I don't remember. But yeah, this game
Wait,
they're not.
The Wookiee is the highest light side of all.
It's either him or Karth. I really don't remember. Right? Isn't that
Interesting.
silly?
But in the second game, I guess you can adjust your your companions' light side, dark side, like position.
Yes, well, and it's determined on your light side, dark side position. But there's a gameplay reason for that, which we'll get into.
Well, that
when we
doesn't
get
sound
there.
that doesn't sound too interesting. Like it's still dependent on you. You can't like change their position independent of you.
Why is there just? Oh, there are two. Oh, there are three.
It's still pretty weak design, if I do say so myself.
No.
Which I just did.
Okay, give me another RPG where you can change the light side, dark side, or like morality leaning values of your party independent of yourself.
I can't quite hear you over all the blaster noises.
Okay,
Did you say name another RPG where you can adjust the morality of your companions independently of you?
independent of yours. Is it Baldur's Gate 3?
Huh?
Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't have any morality system.
Interesting.
None that I know of, or none that's currently in the build. But last time I checked, Larian doesn't really do morality systems.
Well, I was gonna say, like, it's kind of difficult to do a morality system that's like independent morality, separated player character from party, because then you can have like weird party splits. And I think that's why
Yeah.
in
ready.
Knights 1, everyone is different, right? Because like Karth isn't gonna change from where he is, Candace isn't gonna change from where he is, but we as the player character are going to change.
Sure, but why does that not facilitate party splits if everyone's
Well, it does. It does.
like priorities are different?
It does facilitate party splits in a couple of different ways, but those are all there to serve the plot and to serve the subplots.
Okay.
I mean, because it's a video game.
The closest thing I can think of that what looks to be the case in Baldur's Gate 3 is that certain characters, at least at this point, and I believe they'll be adding a few more once the game is finally out. Oh, and I think I just learned that the game should be coming out this year, the final final release.
That's cool.
So, but I believe, but I believe they mentioned they'll be adding at least a few more not playable, like companions that are not in the early access.
Yeah.
And it looks to be the case that by moving through the different beats of each companion's personal like story arc, assuming that you actually because you can just dismiss a potential party member, like never either never include them in the like in your quest to begin with, like you can just not recruit them at all, or you can like tell them to get lost later somewhere down the line.
Right.
But assuming you keep them in your vicinity narratively, and you go through some of the quests in their personal character arc, it looks like there are some
Ready.
ways to maybe change their disposition toward you and toward just like the adventure, so you
Right.
can lean more into being an asshole and like facilitating the more evil characters and like making them more evil, or
Right.
maybe pull them more in your direction if you want to be more good,
Yeah.
or maybe
Well, and
pull
that's-
some of like the more, or pull some of the good characters maybe to a more gray area. But it looks
So-
like overall the characters are generally mostly in one position, but you can make certain, like it looks like there's a range of options in terms of bringing maybe some bad characters more on the good side and other characters more on the risque side. But there does seem to be a line, especially crossing that into evil, that certain characters will not do, and that if you do certain things, good characters will just leave you. And so like that'll be a party split. It'll be like nope, and they'll be like I can't be part of this or something. So it's I don't know obviously the full extent of the of what that will look like, because the game hasn't come out fully yet.
Right. So that's kind of the thing that Knights 2 does, where it's like the characters' responses and like their personalities aren't going to change, but their light and dark side shifts based on you, the player character. But there's a mechanical reason for that, or rather, there's an in-game reason for that, as to why maybe their like light side, dark side morality shifts, but their personalities remain closer to where they were, if that makes sense.
I think maybe.
Yeah, it'll make more sense when we get there.
I'd have to see it in practice.
Yeah, and we will. So, anyways, we disabled the hangar security. Everyone in Davik's estate is now dead. We have looted the place.
Good.
The dungeon crawl is complete. It's time for us to get the hell out of here. And before we do that, we have to prepare, because there's gonna be a fight.
That silly guest didn't realize that there was no even if he wanted to call the guards on us, there were no other guards for him to summon and report us, because we killed them all.
They're literally all dead.
Huh?
Okay. Now. It's time.
You
Many
don't
of
learn
them
about
said they're
that
bombing
until
the
it's
whole
too
planet.
late.
I knew they'd turn on us sooner or... Wow. Look what we got here. Thieves in
Wow.
a hangar.
Thieves in the hangar.
So, you figured you'd just steal my ship for your getaway and leave me high and dry while the Sith turned the planet into dust? Sorry,
Yes.
but that ain't gonna happen.
I'll take care of them, Davik. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Make it quick.
Can we
Colonel.
kill this
Sith
asshole?
business. If we don't get to our
Wait for
ships
it.
and find somewhere safe, the bombs they're dropping will kill us all.
All right. So, boss fight of the
And
dungeon crawl. If I
we
remember
just
correctly,
kill
it's way fucking
Paolo?
harder to kill Davik. I think it's better if
Really?
we whittle down Calo Nord's health. What can we use to? Okay, actually,
I mean,
let's.
obviously Davik needs to die, but Kala just seems like more just the belligerent asshole. That,
He is a belligerent asshole.
more like Davik is more just like the okay, I guess yeah, but we need to get rid of you because you're just like the person in our way. But I derive no pleasure from eliminating you from the equation. But Kala, like, yes, I will be happy when you're gone.
Don't worry. This
Oh,
all
he's
works out
already-
just fine for
He's
us.
already at half.
We did it.
If I'm going down, taking all of you with me. This thermal detonator will blow us all to bits.
Shoot him.
Damn those shit! I'll bring this whole hangar down around our ears.
So
What a fucking idiot.
don't worry. He is as they say in the business, very dead, as we can tell. So
We'll never have to see him again, right?
we
I
get the
also love
war
how they,
suit, the visor. This is all good. Hold on. Let's
I
pop
love how
this
the Sith are they're bombing inside the hangar, not like the exterior of the hangar. They're bombing inside the hangar. Don't know how they're
Quite incredible,
accomplishing
right?
it, but you know it's all right. You
Yeah.
wish to board the Ebon Hawk.
Eben
So-
Hawk. So
I know.
This-
I'm mispronouncing it on purpose. So I'm guessing once we board this ship, we will never return to this planet.
correct. I mean, there's not going to be a planet to return to,
Oh, it's actually going to be destroyed?
bro. They're literally
I
destroying
figured-
the fucking city.
Yeah?
Well, except I figured that like
I
'cause
die.
I thought that Malik was only destroying the planet in order to stop us from
escaping.
In order to stop us from escaping, so that once we escape, he'd be like, "Oh, after them," and so like they stop the bombardment of the planet.
Well, that's the thing. It's like Malik can't sense Bastila. Malik can't sense any of us. So he's just
But he
doing
won't,
this.
He won't. So he won't. But he won't see us like get past the blockade because
No, 'cause we have-
two, right?
Because we have the access codes. We have the Sith access codes to leave the planet. So
Oh.
their ship's systems won't flag us as an enemy. So we can just board the Ebon Hawk and fly away.
Oh,
you're
so what you're saying is that everything we've done on this planet, aside from the people who we brought with us, is all for nothing. So all
Yes.
those people that we helped down underground, and like all the people who we like, spared and helped out here, it doesn't matter. They all die.
not necessarily, but yes. Like
What do you mean
Yes-
not necessarily?
yes, but
like,
no,
If
it's-
they all died, then
the
uh,
look, we're gonna board the Ebon Hawk, and look, it's not like you're it's not like you're broken up about Terrace being destroyed. I can hear it in your voice. You're in fact quite pleased. So let's get the hell off this planet.
I'm not pleased about Terrace. Don't put words in my mouth. I'm not pleased with Terrace being destroyed. I'm pleased about getting off Terrace. I didn't
Alright.
say that blowing up the planet was the way to go.
Jared, it's okay. Terrace can't hurt you
What I'm-
anymore. Terrace can't. It's
what
okay.
what I'm actually upset about is that we spent all that time doing nothing that mattered.
We got better. We got experience. That all mattered. Look, I'm not
This
gonna debate.
doesn't-
I'm not gonna debate semantics with you.
doesn't
Listen,
matter.
Terrace fucking sucks. All right. Terrace blows dicks. Terrace
It
is only
doesn't-
good as an
it's-
XP farm and setting up the story. Anyways, do you want to board the Ebon Hawk?
Yes, but blowing it up actually makes it worse because then it just made all that shit we went through pointless and meaningless.
Let's get this ship fired up. We'll pick up the rest of your friends and then we'll have to get off this planet.
Okay, so let me describe what's happening. The big Sith triangle is moving into position.
The Sith triangle?
Yes.
Well, I don't see anything. It's all black.
I know. Neither can anyone else. If I try to click onto it, though, you're not going to be able to see it. Hold on. This should be in game. Yes. Okay, we're good.
Taris is defenseless against our assault, Lord Malak. They are offering no resistance. The city is in ruins.
Resume the bombardment, Commander. Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
Oh, see ya. And then next cutscene is a bunch of laser guns firing. Pew, pew,
Pew, pew, pew, pew. If only I could actually see them.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't know how to solve that problem. But anyways, the city's getting destroyed. It's quite dramatic. It's also kind of sad.
If
Like,
only
you
we
ever-
could see this.
You ever
Too
saw
bad this game sucks.
No, stop. Oh, it's another
Well,
cutscene. The
is
Ebon
it-
Hawk is
Is
leaving.
it designed by people who can't make their game work?
Alternatively, Twitch is designed by people who don't know how to integrate other softwares correctly, so there's that.
This
I mean,
has
I'm sorry,
nothing to do with Twitch.
Streamlabs.
This
I meant
is a-
Streamlabs.
this is-
I meant
yeah, this is
Streamlabs. I meant Streamlabs. Don't demonetize me. All right, we're getting chased by Sith fighters.
Plot a course for Dantooine. There's a Jedi enclave there where we can find refuge.
Finally, I can see something.
Incoming fighters.
Yep.
Quickly, to the gun turrets. You have to hold
Is
the
that
Sith
so-
fighters off until we get those hyperspace
Is that
coordinates.
what's
punched
going to
in.
happen basically with all like non-speaking cutscenes? It's just going to be black the whole time.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know how to fix that problem. I'll look into it. But basically, we're getting attacked by Sith fighters. Yeah, well now we get the fun turret section. Isn't it fun? Look, turret section. Everyone loves turret sections.
I'm gonna call down on that one.
I can't think of a single person that doesn't love turret sections. Also, I think we're almost done with this. Got 2 more. Ship health is fine. There's actually a mini-map in the bottom left that I didn't know about until I was like 16. Which made this section infinitely easier. I can't shoot you if you go down there. Okay, we got it. We're good. We're done. And then the cutscene is the Ebon Hawk escapes and then does like a cool little loop and then flies at the camera and then flies around the camera and then off into the space vagina.
What?
Don't worry. If you know the cutscenes, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, I wish
Well,
I
you,
didn't. Well,
but you don't.
you know I do. You know I don't know the cutscene. So, and your game is black right now. So yeah,
Hey,
I can't.
Hey,
I
we
don't
already
get
discussed
to,
that on Wednesday. You can't say that.
Too late. I already fucking did.
All right, we're landing
I
on
wish I
a.
could see the space
sorry.
vagina, but no.
We're landing on a planet. It's got a lot of. It's got desert. It's got like savanna vibes.
Exactly.
more like
Thank
boner.
you.
All right. Anyways, we're back.
Dantooine. Seems like a lifetime since I last set foot on her surface. Though in truth, it's only been a few months. We should be safe from Malak here. For now, at least.
Safe? You saw what his fleet did to Terrace. There wasn't a building over 2 stories high left standing. They turned the planet into one big pile of rubble.
Even the Sith would think twice before attacking Dantooine.
So they didn't destroy the planet. They just bombarded the city.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's not the same thing, dude.
It's okay. Listen, you think destroy planet, you think Death Star. It's not quite that. It's the next best thing. They raised the planet. R-A-Z-E-D.
Okay, that's still different. Like those are, especially in a universe where both things exist.
Oh my
conflating
god!
them, it doesn't
But
make
you
any
don't
sense.
have. But the destroying the planet thing doesn't exist yet.
But they said they did. They said like we can destroy
Yes.
the planet.
Yes, and by that they meant raised, because this is 4,000 years before the big planet destroying Death Star. So the language is a little bit different.
You're saying that technology didn't exist until the Death Star was made and it could make planet go boom.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying. I will die on this hill. Anyways, okay, so we're on Dantooine.
Zach, your Star Wars is boring.
Your mom. Anyways.
I agree with Bastilda.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, any planet other than Terrace is fine, so I'm cool with staying here. So I think we'll be
Isn't this
safe.
the planet? Isn't this the planet that Leia was all like, "That's where the rebel base is"?
Yes, it is.
In the one movie.
In the original movie, yeah, this is it, Dantooine.
But of course there wasn't an installation there, or it was, but it was like very, very old and like abandoned.
Yes, yes. All right, so I agree with that. We should be safe here.
We can get supplies here and recuperate. The Academy is a place of mental and spiritual healing. Something we could all use after what we've been through.
Maybe you're right. It isn't easy to witness the annihilation of the entire planet. I know Meshun must be taking it pretty hard.
She will find a way to come to terms with her grief. She's stronger than she appears. We just need to give her time. Now I must go speak with the Council. I need their advice on recent developments. After I've met with them, I will meet you outside the ship.
Wait, so there's a Jedi Council here?
Yeah, this is a Jedi planet. There is a Jedi Council.
I've spoken briefly with the Council. They request an audience with you. We should go at once.
Oh.
An audience with the Jedi Council? It's pretty unusual for someone who isn't even a Jedi. What's this about, Basil?
I'm sorry, Garth, but I cannot tell you. All I ask is that you trust in the Force and the wisdom of the Council.
Well, I don't like being left out of the loop, but I'm not looking to get you in any trouble with the Jedi Masters. We'll do things your way for a while.
Come, they're expecting us. I will lead you to the Council chambers.
We're being
There we
called into
go.
the principal's office.
Yep, alright. Until you've talked to the Jedi Council, you'll be unable to switch characters in and out of your party. We're alone. Alright, so we can't level up just yet. But we're getting there. We're
I don't
almost
trust these Jedi.
there. The Jedi?
Mm-hmm.
Just you wait. Just you wait,
You might
Jared.
have to.
You'll see
might
that
have
they're
to
not
commit a genocide
a
against them.
Jedicide.
Why are you not wearing the
Yes.
customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order?
Bitch, I ain't a
Excuse you?
I ain't a fucking Padawan.
I am no Padawan. I am gonna come.
I'm gonna come. I am not a Padawan. I am gonna come. What do you
I
want?
just came here. Just go with 3.
3? Back off. I'm no Padawan. Wow, that makes me sound like a dick. Okay.
Bastila. I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents.
Oof.
But as for you, you claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence.
Thanks.
If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes.
Bruh. Like,
I will joke on it as much as I like.
Bro, how could I lie? I'm literally telling
I
the
didn't
truth.
come here to get scolded by you, bitch. Slices you in half before you
I'm
could draw
not-
your lightsaber.
I'm fucking joke on these nuts. Thanks, Harrison. Preach.
Thank you, Harrison.
Alright, I'm telling the truth. I am telling you the truth. Why the fuck would I lie?
Please forgive the
we're
abruptness
not
with
a
which I
Jedi.
first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair.
Yes.
My master often
Perhaps.
warns me that I must learn to control my emotions.
Yeah, bitch.
I see I have much left to learn.
Yeah,
I wish you
bitch.
a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
And also with you. Lift up your
Well, apparently
hearts.
it.
We lift them to the Lord. I'm sorry, what? I blacked out there for a second.
I went into church mode.
I went
And I was
in-
gonna say, like, I mean, it is actually with us. She just said she could feel it, so yeah, the Force is with us.
Right. Alright, now we're gonna go talk to the council.
Thank
Are you
you.
ready?
What?
Garth?
What? How's Garth here? He didn't follow us.
Wait, I love this line.
They're waiting for you inside. They're waiting
Obviously.
for you inside. They're waiting for you inside. They're waiting for you inside.
Alright, let's
Stop
go.
it, please.
Ah, so you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member of the Jedi Council. With me are Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar with.
He's a Padawan?
Bastil is a Padawan,
Wow.
right? Isn't that crazy? Alright.
I thought she'd at
I'm
least
sh-
be like a step up from that.
So I'm sure the question you've got on your mind is actually number 3. Isn't the Jedi Council on Coruscant?
Yes, that one.
Yes, the High Council of the Jedi Order is on Coruscant, but we are the council in charge of the training facility here on Dantooine.
All right, what do you want from me? I'm here now.
Exactly.
It's me, gonna come.
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering
Yes.
you for Jedi training.
There it is.
So now we have the possibility of becoming a Jedi.
Yes, it's the thing that the game was sold on, was you get to be a Jedi.
Oh, we get to become one of the guys that goes vroom vroom with Glowy's weapon.
We get to become...
We get to be
All
yes,
right.
I've always wanted to become, dude. Strong with the Force. What does that mean?
Strong in the Force. Please tell me more.
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps.
Oof.
We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Proof? Surely the entire council can feel the strength of the Force within this woman. And I've already related to you the events that took place on Terrace.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
We both know there is no luck. There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore it?
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
Sucks.
Right. So you could
Lie.
say...
Of course, great Jedi. I will learn your ways and follow the light.
Yeah, like what fucking
Just really lay it
shithead...
on thick.
Like what fucking shithead wrote that line of dialogue, right? One of the first two is good. Either I'm willing to try my best, or... Which I'm sure is going to get like a do or do not, there is no try response. Or... My age has nothing to do with it, bitch. Fuck you.
So, wait. Oh, hey, Adam. How's it going, dude? Extra flavor.
Extra flavor.
I'm not sure there's any extra flavor here. I mean, it's about the same as before, but thanks. Yeah, so, is there actually an option to not become a Jedi, just out of curiosity? Oh, you actually do?
Yes. Again, that's what this game was sold on. The game was sold on you're going to become a Jedi, gun to your fucking head. Like, no
like,
choice in the matter.
Just because you can have that as part of the game doesn't mean it has to be like the thing like that you are shackled to linearly. Like, just still give the player the option to do what they want. Even if that means
dog.
Even if that means that you still decide, like, you know what, this playthrough I'm not going to be a Jedi. I want to be a pew pew shooty boy.
You can still be a gun Jedi. All this does really is change your class and give you force powers. It doesn't force you to use a lightsaber.
Whatever. Let's go with number 2.
All right.
I am ready to accept your
I'm ready to accept your phallus, and my age has nothing to do with it.
Such pride, such arrogance. This one is already on the path to the dark side.
Wow.
As are many who are not given proper training, Master Vrook.
Bitch.
Only through our guidance can we hope to lead those who have strayed back to the path of the light.
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead.
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return?
We should discuss this matter more fully in private. Bastila, you and your companion must go.
Do his eyes blink independently of each other?
As you wish, Master Vandal.
Maybe.
We shall return to the Ebon Hawk and leave you to your deliberations.
That was a deep fucking bow.
Right. All right. And then the game loads.
as it fades to black, you just like run really fast.
Yep.
Ah!
Yep. And now I'm having a nightmare in my fucking underwear. Wow, I look hot. Anyways.
No, I would not call that hot, but to each their own.
Oh, you can't see this.
Self-suck.
Fuck. All right, whatever. Let me
No,
describe
I
it.
can't see anything.
You see Revan and Malik, but Malik still has his jaw, his lower jaw. They're pacing in front of a tomb. Yeah.
The dark side is strong in this place. I can feel its power.
That's Malik, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and then Revan is approaching the door.
Is this wise? The ancient Jedi sealed this archway. If we pass beyond this door, we can never go back. The Order will surely banish us.
And the door opens.
The secrets of the Star Forge so valuable. Can its power truly be worth the risk?
And then they're opening a little tripod thing, and some ball floated up to the sky, and some glowy bits popped out, and that was the entire thing.
Stranger by the minute. First, Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting.
Good to go there again? Then why are we here? We were just there a second ago.
No, because
Damn
we were asleep on the ship, Jared. A whole day's passed. We went to sleep and had a nightmare.
Zach, I'm getting impatient.
All right. Did you say anything else? I had a rough night, or let's go. I like option 2. It's kind of funny. I had a rough night.
Sure, we had a rough night.
Well, I can't say I blame you. I haven't exactly been sleeping well myself. I thought things would get better once we escaped Terrace.
Did she say anything else?
No, she didn't. She didn't seem well, as I recall, and for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Let's go.
You got.
We should go.
We should go. All right. Let's take Karth. Well, do you want to take someone else, or do you want to take Karth and only Karth?
Wait. So Bastila's not in our party at the moment?
No, because she went on ahead to talk to the council. So we can take Candrace, we can take Mission, we can take Zalbar, we can take T3, our son.
Her name. I forgot her name is Mission. Let's bring our son just for the hell of it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm down. Oh, that means we can.
Our little robot dog.
Something seems to be bothering Karth. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. This is your. Let's talk to Karth and see what problems he has.
Moment.
Yes, what's in your mind?
Can't say I have those very frequently.
I want to discuss something with you.
You do? Well, fair enough. What do you want to discuss?
I'm hearing double. I just hope that it's not coming up on stream.
I don't think it is. Which in you wants? I think number 2. We didn't finish our conversation last time.
Just go whichever one will
won't piss
deal
him
with
off.
Not piss him off. Just go with whatever one is going to get us through the whatever it is that the game wants us to hear.
I got you. Yeah.
It said something's bothering him. Talk to him about it. Whatever it is that he wants to hear.
All right. We didn't finish our conversation last time then.
Update, Harrison.
I knew you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You're probably one of the most skilled women I've ever met. You've saved my butt more than once, and I'm lucky to have you here to help me. No question.
No question.
But that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period.
Not built that way. Look, misogyny is in my veins, okay? It's built in my bones. I'm not gonna stop being suspicious of your
womanly ways.
Your womanhood.
All right. And what exactly are you watching me for?
I don't know that yet. Like I said before, it's probably nothing, but I've been betrayed by people before, and
is there a version of this game where you can betray him?
Yeah, the version of the game is this game right now.
Wait,
anyways.
What? We're gonna be betraying him?
No, we're not going to, but we can. We have the option.
But you just said that's gonna be this one.
I mean, yeah, this game that you're playing has the option, but we're not gonna betray him.
No. I meant by game as in playthrough.
Oh yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Is there a version of this, a version of this game, in the playthrough in which you can betray him?
Yes, and you can be an absolute dick about it.
So when you said this one, like you're saying like, wait, this playthrough we're gonna be
No,
portraying him?
I meant this game. Anyways, all right. Of course, it's not gonna happen again if you never trust anyone, dick.
Look, I'm not trying
Genetically
to this is just the way I
predisposed
am. No
to
need
listen to
take it
Joe
personally.
Rogan. Joe Rogan seems like the kind of guy that Karth would look up to.
You think so?
I don't know why. I just like.
Do you think maybe
I get
like
kind of
Karth,
like
he started listening to Joe Rogan ironically, and then started listening to Joe Rogan unironically?
I get maybe that, or I get the kind of like casual like sexist kind of vibe, not like full like reactionary type who'd like go after people online. More just like just a boomer / Gen Xer with like dumb opinions.
Oh, I guess you. Yeah. All right. Right.
There's just kind of like the sense I get about him.
Reading the room. Right. And how am I supposed to know that you won't betray us? We're turning the tables on this
Wookiee.
bitch.
Me?
Me?
Yes, you. Why should I trust you?
Why should I trust you after all?
You shouldn't. If you're smart, you won't trust anyone. Not me, not Bastila, especially not yourself.
Jesus Christ.
I can't be trusted? Oh, but it's not you who has me. It's me who has me.
So you don't trust yourself, is that it?
Pretty pithy advice. I would have gone with 2, but you know. Karth is definitely the kind of guy who you can't take any shit from. It's not like aggressive shit, but it's still like you can't let him get away with saying.
You can't let it slide.
Thinking dumb things. You just gotta slap him around and just say, Karth, you're a fucking dumbass. The voices in your head definitely have no trust.
It's definitely not just me. You sure you don't want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it. What I want is to save the galaxy, if that's even possible. Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it for now?
Because
we'll pick it up later if you really must. I want to get underway.
Damn, Karth.
Ever heard the saying, "Those who don't trust can't be trusted"?
You ever heard the phrase, "Shut the fuck up"?
I don't want you. I don't want you around, dude. You make me uneasy. If you don't want me to trust you, it tells me that I shouldn't keep you around. That you're the one that's gonna betray me. That's called projection, my guy.
No, Karth is projecting pretty fucking hard, but it's okay. So we gotta go talk to the council now. We're walking back. Get our ass. Oh wait,
Okay,
hold on. We haven't
will
even
you
like
train
put shit.
us now?
Wait, hold on. There we go. Haven't even put shit on the boy. Okay, he already has that. I guess I'll give him.
You mean we're ignoring our son again?
No. I'm choosing not to ignore. I guess I can give him Karth's blaster since Karth isn't using it.
Wait, you can give the droid blasters? It
Yeah,
doesn't even have hands.
No, it has little like sockets.
Oh wait, does it have like a little? Is that like an appendage there up front that it can like extend out and grab something?
What it looks like is like his pop tops up and a little blaster gun comes out and it shoots out the top of his head. It's pretty funny.
Interesting.
Like, unironically, that's what happens. Okay, cool. So we're good on that. Let's go.
This droid is like our pet son.
He is.
She claims you and she have shared a dream.
Yes.
A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
That brought them to the dark side.
So my question is, how would Bastila know if we shared a dream? That's my question.
She says
Didn't we already go over that?
Presence within the dream. The presence she has felt within you ever since
Master Vandar.
Ever since Taurus. It is not unknown for this to happen between two people strong in the Force. Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
So we could be like a dick and be like, oh, I'm having visions now, or just say, I trust you. Both of these answers are not good. Oh, this game's writing sucks dick.
Let's just go with 2 then.
I trust in your greater wisdom.
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force and each other. This is not unheard
powerful
of.
connection, you say.
Connections often form between master and student.
But I don't really have an interest in Bastila.
Develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us. Together.
Together. Are you saying?
If you're saying that we need to we need to consummate our relationship, I'm not really interested in Bastila. Also, didn't this game already make it very clear that gay is not allowed? There's only straight energy here.
Well, hold on now. There's a little bit of gay energy, but we gotta wait for it, okay? Just a little bit.
I don't know. Those Twi'leks were definitely not having it. They were like, "I'm sorry, but you know, could you maybe fuck the other one?"
Listen, I'm not here to talk about like slave sex. All right, I'm here to talk about me being joined with Bastila. Are you saying I'm joined with her?
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power.
All right.
Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
Yes, but also I want to see if there's enough clips out there of you out of context, so they could just be called Zach out of context.
Oh, bro, I'm
Like
pissed.
like enough clips long enough to make like a video of that. Just look, I'm not here to talk about slave sex.
I don't want to. I'm serious. All right, dude. What the fuck ever, man. All right. Am I ready for what?
I'm just messing with you.
I'll mess with your asshole. All right. Am I ready for whatever awaits me, or will I try my best? Or am I gonna be a dick and lie?
Of course, Masters, I will follow the light. Definitely not the dark side. You see, that's what they found. Like Malik and Revan, when they went into like the burial mound, they found recordings of Joe Rogan. And they turned them to the dark side.
They found the ability to lie, like every conservative talk show host.
They learned the dark ways of the alt-right and joined the legions.
Oh God, I hate it. All right, I think number 2. Like, I will try my best.
1 or 2, whatever.
Yeah, I will try my best.
Understand that there is little choice in this matter.
There it is.
For you
or
good. Us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our
order
dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found.
Yes.
We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
It'll be fine.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
They're turning to the dark side?
I know, right? It's like Jedi are turning. No, I think definitely 3. How can he be stopped? I fucking hate option 2. It's so stupid. How can he be stopped?
Perhaps our hope lies in the dream you and Bastila shared. The Council has come to the conclusion that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted. And perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
Also indicates poor design on the part of the game makers, where just like this kind of detail for world building, the people who are working with the voice actors couldn't even get them to all pronounce various names like consistently. Like even if it's not correct in like some objective or outside perspective, at least getting it to be consistent. So like,
yes,
but, like,
I agree.
So
and I think
are you gonna pronounce it? Are you gonna pronounce it like Taris, like Taris, or Taris, or Taris, like pronouncing it consistent, or Bastila versus Bastilla? Like these,
I think
these differences are small, but like, you know, just keeping them consistent helps keep the
Well, yeah, I agree.
It keeps the immersion like stronger.
I agree. I think that one of the issues is like this was 2003, right? So
No
it's like,
excuse.
well, what I was saying is voice acting was like this amount of voice acting in a video game was only what, like 5 to 7 years old. So like the vetting process through that was still like they had to figure it out still. Like what, Planescape Torment had full voice acting, right? And that was 1998, I think.
I don't think there's an excuse here. Like it's and like also it's not a matter of vetting the voice actor. It's just whoever's working with the voice actor telling them pronounce it this way in your lines.
Mm-hmm.
Don't pronounce it these other ways. Just don't say Taurus, say Terrace, or vice versa.
Well,
so like it's just a matter of whoever is working with the voice actor. It's not a matter of, oh, don't hire this voice actor. They can't pronounce words correctly.
I will say that Star Wars has a precedent of pronouncing things differently. That was set in like the first or second movie.
That's still pretty flimsy.
No. But consider this: like, how do you pronounce Han Solo? Because a lot of them pronounce it Han Solo.
And yes, there's Han and there's Han.
Yeah, and it's like
no one can keep it consistent.
To be fair, they keep it consistent within the characters. It's just like not consistent within like the world itself. So I mean, I see the point and I agree, and I think that there was a lot of like slapdash shit with the voice acting. Also, to be fair, there's like a novel's worth of voice acting in this game. Quite a lot for 2003. Anyways,
I am ready to accept your mission.
I accept this mission. Right, mission?
The Force flows through you like no student we have ever seen.
Sorry for the lawn work.
A dangerous combination.
Before we send you
it's
to
loud.
investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself, within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail.
Alright, I'm gonna like toy with my volume just so that only when I'm talking am I here, so that you can't hear the fucking that shit.
I didn't hear anything, but I will.
It's really loud on my end, but it's
what
fine.
You're doing.
Okay.
So are we about to do some kind of
We're about to have a.
Are we about to do some kind of like more tutorial stuff, but for Jedi stuff?
No, we're about to do everyone's favorite part of this game. That's a lie. As you wish, Master Vandar. It's the training montage, Jared.
You must begin your training at once. You have a
Are you ready for the?
That you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
Here we go, training montage time.
It's probably gonna.
Difficult.
Oh no, I can actually see this cutscene.
Yeah.
Oh, because there's voice acting.
Yes.
Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi,
dude, my lashes are crazy.
Your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our order.
She's not even looking at
Jedi
the
is
thing.
never alone.
Dude, I always look good.
Others in the order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited. And your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You have done in weeks what many cannot do in years.
Yeah, fuck you.
I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order.
Fuck yeah.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself
Apprentices are not considered part of the Order?
No, they're apprentices. No, dude, they're apprentices. It's like
they're still part of the organization, so they're still part
like
of the Order.
Well, it's
on
like
a lower tier.
No. It's like your apprenticeship is your like your probationary period. So you're not really part of it. You're like training to be part. It's like when you it's like in a fraternity, right? if you're like a probationary member, you're not in the fraternity. You are training to be part of the fraternity. So then when you cross the bridge and get initiated as a...
I don't know much about how frats work, dude.
Oh, okay. Well, for everyone else who does know how frats work, that analogy makes perfect sense. It's okay. Like, we're almost there. All right, so we can ask some questions about Revan and Malik, or we can continue.
So first of all, was that a big letdown? Because you were saying everyone's favorite part of the game, were people hoping that they would actually be a part of the game where they are learning actively how to be a Jedi, like through gameplay, and not just like have a montage and exposition over it, kind of talking about what's happening? Was that disappointing for people?
I mean, not really.
Okay, then why'd you say it was everyone's favorite part sarcastically?
Just because it's a training montage and it's like, yes, time to Jedi.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like the thing about this game is like you don't feel yourself become a Jedi, you just kind of go from not a Jedi to a Jedi.
So it is a letdown.
It's a little bit of a letdown.
Okay, well, you said it wasn't, but it still sounds like a letdown to me.
You're right. I'm wrong. I don't know how to utilize language or my brain. Do you want to ask questions or do you want to prove yourself?
Wait, what? Prove myself?
We could one or two. Which one you want?
Ask questions. Do we need to ask questions about them?
Can't. We can. I mean, Zar is a Jedi Master who was around when Revan and Malik yeet-ski deleted themselves from the Order.
Let's learn about them a little bit more, I guess. Well, I guess me learn about them since I haven't played.
Okay.
Few mention those names around here anymore, but I suppose it is just as dangerous to deny they were ever part of the Order.
Yes.
When I was still on Coruscant, Revan and Malik often came to me for additional training. In particular, Revan's hunger to learn seemed insatiable. I should have recognized this as a warning sign, but I perceived the young Padawan's lust for knowledge as simple exuberance and eagerness. Revan was my most promising pupil, one I felt sure would someday become a champion of the Jedi Order.
Well, what happened?
The Jedi Order moved too slowly for Revan and Malik. We were too cautious in their eyes. They always sought to learn far quicker than their masters felt was prudent. It is one thing to understand a lesson, but to truly comprehend it takes a wisdom that only comes with time. Several years ago, when the Mandalorian threat first arose, Revan and Malik were eager to journey to the Outer Rim to defeat the enemy of the Republic. But the Council felt it best if we moved with care and caution. The true threat the Council feared had not yet revealed itself, but Revan would not be dissuaded. Charismatic and powerful, it was inevitable many of the Order would flock to Revan's seemingly noble cause. Malik was the first to join his closest friend. Others soon followed, many of our youngest and brightest, intent on saving the galaxy from the Mandalorian threat.
So this is part of the Mandalorian Wars that you mentioned?
Yeah, so this was, I think, 5 years before this game, was when the Mandalorian started moving from the Outer Rim into, the Republic territory and just looting, burning, pillaging, basically goading the Republic for a fight. And the Jedi Council wouldn't do anything to aid the Republic, so Revan and Malik and a bunch of others that were called the Revanites followed them to war.
Mm-hmm.
And they effectively disobeyed the Jedi Council. So they disobeyed the Jedi Council, period, which is correct.
They were foolish to disregard the Council's wishes. I do not know what happened to Revan, Malik, and their followers on the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim, but something corrupted them. Their ideals became twisted, their spirits were tainted, and they fell to the dark side. There is a lesson in this, a lesson you would do well to take to heart. The dark side can corrupt even the most noble of Jedi.
I will heed this lesson, Master Jar.
We can leave our critique of the Jedi's perception of morality for another time, I think.
Don't worry, there's gonna be plenty of that. I promise you, and I'm fully on board with you. So no worries.
But let's keep it moving.
Yet there is much more for you to still understand. The way of the Jedi must be entered into with a clear and focused mind. When you feel that you are ready to continue your training,
Oh, hello there.
know that you can
Welcome back.
Did you really just do the fucking like Obi-Wan meme?
The Broby Wonka Broby? Of course. Alright, I'm gonna quick save, and I'm pretty sure...
No. I mean Darth Malgus. Hello
oh,
there.
yeah. Yeah, hello there. Alright, I'm pretty sure...
Thank you, Obi-Wan.
Wait.
And welcome as we slog our way through this classic game.
Damn it! Fuck. Alright, hold on. I gotta... Give me a second.
Did you mess something up?
Yeah, no, it's fine. That's why I quick save first. We're still planning on prestiging at level 3, and we can't prestige yet, which is incredibly dumb, but that's fine. Alright, so what the fuck is the first thing we have to do? I forget. Oh, let's...
I have no idea what you're talking about or what you're trying to do.
Alright, are you ready to continue your training? Yes and no, because it is so
yes.
often... That's just how I say hello now. You know what? That's fair. Hello there. Okay.
It started out ironic, but now it has just become part of me.
Now it's unironic, as often things are.
Yeah, so we already did 3. Okay, so
Yep.
I guess we're just ready to continue our training.
Yes, let's do it.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan.
Right.
The lowest rank of those
Padawan.
in the Jedi Order.
You said this.
Yet first, you must prove yourself worthy.
Tell me.
In the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations. You must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
Okay. I am...
Right. So now this is not going to be montaged. This is actually going to just be us doing a thing.
This is us doing Jedi things.
Okay, I am ready for the test.
And do you want to ask what they are, or do you just want to go for it?
Actually, let's ask what they are.
Alright, what kind of tests are these?
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan.
Yes,
and
you
join
said that.
in the ranks
Great
of the
writing.
Jedi.
Right,
First,
okay.
I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
Alright. Okay, so I know the Jedi...
It'd be hilarious if, like, part of the game is, like, you just have to take a final.
Okay, that's straight up what this is, though. Like, right, so you can go over to this, like computer...
Like you actually just like take like a 100 question, just like multiple choice, like a college like type final. It's like, well, prepare for the fucking test of your life here.
Yeah.
My other thing is, well, Sith happened and now I'm here.
Oh, there you go.
Is that the other way that you enter a chat? That would be pretty good.
Yep. Okay, so...
I hope our riveting gameplay here is entertaining enough.
So, I already know the Jedi Code, so I can just breeze through this shit. Are you ready?
Greetings, my young.
Sure.
Alright,
Let's
I'm ready
do
to continue my training.
Soon you're up.
Okay, shut up. I'm ready for the tests.
These tests.
Yes.
There is no emotion.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. I fucked up. Alright, and he just talks like, you have to know the Jedi Code. Alright, sure, that's fine. There is no emotion. Uh-huh.
That's a pretty shitty idea.
Well, yes, but we'll get to that. Don't worry. So the correct answer is there is peace. There is no emotion. There's peace.
There is no ignorance.
There is no ignorance. There's
knowledge.
There is knowledge.
There is no passion.
There's no passion.
Serenity, maybe?
Serenity. Yep.
There is no chaos.
There is no chaos.
There's only order? I don't know.
There's harmony.
Harmony? Okay.
There is no death.
There is no death. There is the Force. Yep.
You have learned your studies well.
There it is. This Jedi Code.
It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi. The very
Imagine if they
symbol
asked you
of
what the
our
Grey
order,
Jedi code
the
is. We would all
lightsaber.
die.
The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a
The
symbol
Grey
of a
Jedi always
Jedi's
seem to be the
skill,
more interesting ones.
dedication, and authority. And
They
each
are.
lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct her lightsaber with her own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
Okay, I'm pretty sure
So
you only
those are
have.
the Kyber crystals, right?
Yeah, these are your lightsaber
But
crystals.
don't we have to like go and get them ourselves?
No, this man will just give it to us.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck that, I guess.
I know, right? And if I remember correctly, there's only he only gives you 3 options.
Ah, you have come, young
Colors?
apprentice, at
You have
Master
come.
Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the order.
What options do we have?
Right,
What
yeah.
colors are there? Is there a rainbow color? We need a pride a lightsaber.
Give me the pride saber, please. All right, what colors are there?
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
Which color or role was Qui-Gon? Qui-Gon Jinn?
Qui-Gon was a consular, if I remember correctly. He had a green lightsaber.
Yeah, I thought he had green, yeah. And then
Yeah.
Obi-Wan was always and Anakin were both blue. They're all like,
Obi-Wan,
we fight for the good, I guess.
Yeah. Well, what it was Obi-Wan didn't actually have that strong of an affinity with the Force. It was there enough to be a Jedi, but it wasn't as strong as say like Yoda or Anakin. But he was an incredible swordsman, so he became a guardian because of that.
Are you saying that that Obi-Wan was a weak Force user?
Yeah, I am, and that's backed up by science.
Lore. By science, I mean the books that I read.
By science, I mean the books that I read and this gun that I just found.
Yeah.
Anyways,
that does at least that does seem to make sense with what little bits I know about the extended lore is that Anakin was always the stronger Force user, and
Obi-Wan was by far the more talented swordsman.
Yeah, and then because also I know that certain Jedi are more some of them are less of the especially the Sentinels are more. They're more mind oriented and maybe will use other kinds of Force abilities, but not so interested in or as good at using just just combat skills.
Exactly. So this is when we choose our prestige class, basically.
Okay.
So the Guardian is going to be combat focused, which is not what we're building. The Sentinel is
we're not going for Guardian then.
In Disney canon, Obi-Wan is almost on par with Anakin. Kind of, sort of.
You really call
not
it
really.
Disney canon?
Well, in the way that it's described in even Legends lore, right? What it is while Obi-Wan didn't have a strong affinity to the Force often looked upon him with kindness. So when he was able to do those great feats, like the part that everyone loves in Obi-Wan, where he was able to raise up a bunch of rocks, that was the Force looking kindly upon Obi-Wan, not necessarily him having more of an affinity than Anakin. And also, I think it's important to note that by the time Anakin becomes Darth Vader, his affinity to the Force has weakened quite a bit, because he had lost most of his body and had turned towards the dark side. So he wasn't as naturally gifted a Force user by the time he became when he became Darth Vader, if that makes sense.
I also really don't like the phrase of Disney canon in reference to traditional Star Wars, especially prior to Disney's acquisition of Star Wars.
I know Disney. Disney canon is a mixed
Fuck,
bag. Some of it's really good. I like Andor.
The rat.
I like Andor. I think The Mandalorian is pretty good, but a lot of it, the rest of it, is a very, very like questionable source or very questionable like quality. Anyways,
putting it nicely, I would say. So if we're
So-
not, but anyway, back to the game. If we're not building a guardian, what are we building?
I usually go consular.
Or a sentinel.
Yeah, because
I was
so
gonna say, like,
Guardian would
maybe
be like
that green.
yeah, so Guardian would be like combat skills. Sentinel would be like other skills, so like they would be more
Force
focused
abilities?
on like no. Consular is the force abilities. Sentinel would be like lockpick. Sentinel would be great if you were building like a gun Jedi. Sentinel's really good if you're building more of like a stealth sneaky Jedi. Whereas
Okay, so consular is the one that does force abilities.
Consular is the force is the sorcerer, the force.
Cool. Then yeah, like let's go that one. 3.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
Do
We
it.
shall see.
We
I
shall
will now
see.
ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards.
Yep.
A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do?
Shoot them. Shoot everyone involved.
How dare you not think that the Obi-Wan show is on par, if not better than The Mandalorian? I don't know, man. It had a very interesting setup, but the only episodes that were actually good were the last 2. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it.
I can't even truly weigh in. I have not seen any of Obi-Wan. I have heard mixed reviews at best, and I've seen like a couple of episodes of the Mandalorian, not on my own, with like it was playing in the background while family was watching it, and like it was definitely not in order. I think it was actually a couple seasons in or something.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. Like
I mean,
the thing that pissed me
overall
off about
fine,
Obi-Wan.
but didn't really understand.
The one thing that pissed me off about Obi-Wan was episode 4 was straight up just ripped from a video game, and that was Jedi Fallen Order. Like, it was basically just the last level of that video game, but with Obi-Wan, and it's like, this is very lazy. Why not just do something unique?
Also, you pronounced that wrong, Zach. It wasn't Obi-Wan, it was Obi-Wan.
Oh, you're right, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan. Anyways.
Anyway, so why is my option not there to shoot everyone?
It is attack the thugs. Oh well, okay.
No. Shoot everyone, Zach, including the woman and her child. Shoot everyone.
Because Jared, we have to
We
play
have to
a
be
Jedi.
good guys.
We can't be a Sith.
I know. At least not yet.
No.
Because there is a way to become a Sith in this game, right?
Not in class, in name only.
Well, I mean, but you go to the dark side.
Yeah, it's basically that. Yeah. Anyways, so the answer we
Help
could
them
just
flee, attack
we could
the
just
thugs,
curate this.
or stop thugs and find out why they're attacking her. Are those just like in order of like the same 3?
No, I think it's Sentinel, Sentinel, Guardian, and Consular in that order. So 3 is Consular, I believe. And like you get to choose it anyways. This is mostly just to be like, oh, maybe you'll change your mind after you think about how the Jedi think. It's like, no, bitch, I know what class I want. Fuck you.
So this is like a screener then.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So yeah, stop the thugs and find out why they're attacking her.
Indeed.
Yes.
Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the
difference?
combat. What do?
What's the difference between a dark Jedi and a Sith then? Or is a Sith like is all Sith are dark Jedi, but like Sith is specifically an organization?
Sith is more of like Sith is more of like a tradition or a belief. So it's like all Sith are dark Jedi, but not all dark Jedi are Sith.
Okay, because I was gonna say like now that I think about it, I believe Sith is like a specific tradition within the within the broader kind of just like
Sith is a tradition. Yeah, it's a tradition or belief born out of a race called the Sith. They were red and they had face tentacles.
Oh, fun!
Right? Okay,
so I'm sure that would look delightful.
They're actually very cool.
So attack him. I'm sure will be the Guardian. Try
Yes.
to see a weakness in the technique. Find out why he turned to the dark side and try to turn him.
Number 2 is
Yeah.
the consular one for sure.
But I don't imagine that would actually work out in most contexts, because
No, probably not.
But sure.
Yeah, so that one.
Yes, I suspected as much.
Shut up.
Now, the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do?
Again, like, these questions are so general.
I know,
like,
but this one's funny. Smash the door down, try to pick the lock, or knock.
Excuse me, I would like to get into this locked room.
That's the that is the consular response, I believe, is knock. It's very silly.
It is kind of silly.
But that's the one we're gonna go with.
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice.
Yes.
I have a feeling about what you would be best at.
Yes.
But first, the final question.
Yes.
You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
Enclave? What does he mean by enclave in this context?
Like a Jedi enclave.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Like what this at Dantooine is.
Gotcha. Hunt them down, try to lure them out into a trap, coordinate with the planetary government, and identify the infiltrators. I'm guessing that's the third one is the consular. The last two only make sense with the rest of the episodes, and the reason they did that was so the Inquisitorius, I don't know what that is, could be able to find where and most of the episodes of Mandalorian are ripped right out of the Boba Fett books from Legend of Star Wars. Hasn't actually done something entirely original since the original trilogy.
But
that sounds like about what I've heard from other like fans, like diehard fans of
which is all true. I mean, like, an episode of The Mandalorian was ripped out of this fucking game. But here's why I think the Obi-Wan one is a little more egregious than the others. Specifically because Obi-Wan Kenobi in episode 4, they could have gone to another planet that wasn't the Inquisitorius, like Citadel. They could have made another planet or taken another planet from Legends and utilized that. I don't know. Anything other than straight up using another another piece of Disney specific Star Wars canon that they had already done and copying and pasted it. Like Fallen Order came out in 2017, I believe. And Obi-Wan Kenobi was 2022. That's within 5 years from the same fucking company. That's why I feel like that one's more egregious. Like, yeah, Disney's gonna, say, oh, let's just, bastardize all of this old Legends lore and use it in our canon. I think that's also not great. It's whatever. I'm kind of like whatever on it. It sucks, but the old Legend stuff is still there. But the Mandalorian one is just like, Disney, you already did this in something that you made. Please, for the love of fucking God, do something that's not a direct rip of your own content.
I have no input. This is not a hill that I die on.
I mean, ultimately, I don't really care. Disney's gonna Disney. I don't fucking care. Star Wars is bad. I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're one of the only people I know who will say, I like the thing that I think is bad.
I love the thing that I think is bad. It's so bad. I rewatched the original trilogy like this week just for fun. And it's bad. It's really, like, the writing is shit. And it's really bad, but whatever.
In any case, yes. There are other things that I will get down and dirty with. Star Wars is not one of them. Star Wars, my general take is, it's a fucking mess, and if I'm in the mood for it, I guess we'll dive into it. Or even when I'm not in the mood, Zach will still drag me into this.
I will drag you into it, kicking and screaming. Fuck you. I think the answer is 3.
Yes, I thought as much.
Fuck you.
As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi consular. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
Green, the path of the consular.
Here is a green crystal for
and he
your
just gives us a fucking crystal.
Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you on how to construct it.
How else could Obi-Wan have seen all the Jedi in the Amber? get the reference. And that same argument could be used almost every single time
they go to Tatooine. I'm not gonna bitch and moan about that. Again, enough people have stated that like Tatooine is like the New York City of Star Wars, where it's like, if you don't go to Tatooine, are you really in Star Wars? Yeah, no, I don't have a defense against that. I think you're right, and I don't think that, you know, really any part of Star Wars canon had like reason to go to Tatooine. Tatooine is supposed to be a backwater planet, but whatever. It's like really no skin off my back. I have strong opinions, but ultimately it's like, it's Disney. They're a corporation. They don't care as long as they make money off of it.
In terms of like, I'm just even thinking as much as The Force Awakens was nostalgia bait. They didn't have Tatooine in that one, right?
No, they didn't.
That's what I thought. Like they still had a desert planet, but it was a different desert planet. So like, you know, take that as you will, but at least there was no Tatooine there. But you know, it was still, you know, just young person who might potentially become a Jedi later, hanging out on a backwater desert planet. So, you know.
I also think that I don't think that the Citadel Inquisitorius would be the only place that they would have Jedi displayed in amber. Would you rather they go to Mustafar instead of the Fortress Inquisitorius? Yeah. Low-key, high-key, I would. Because then they could have done something
Where's
like...
Mustafar again?
Because Mustafar
is that lava planet?
It is. Because then Obi-Wan Kenobi could have had...
Anakin got...
Yeah. It's also the place where in Legends lore, and I think in canon, I don't know, it's where Darth Vader has a castle, which is fucking hilarious. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, and it's like, I would have rather Obi-Wan gone to Mustafar, because then it's like he could have had fucking PTSD even harder. Like, that was the thing I was looking forward to about Obi-Wan. It's like, dude, we literally get to watch this man have mental breakdowns and PTSD. Like, that is fucking great. Like, I'm a fan of that. But, you know, again, it's like...
Only the best.
Yeah, again, it's like kind of whatever. Persuade is still a class skill, so this...
Because I have no ability or interest in inputting or giving any input to this this debate, my mind just immediately started thinking about just Revenge of the Sith and just the Mustafar scenes, and of course, guess what got mixed in there? The fucking meme video of the Japanese
it's
Google,
over,
Google Translate.
Anakin. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power. I fucking love that video, dude. It's so funny and stupid.
Yeah, like Anakin versus I guess at that point he is technically Darth Vader, even though he doesn't have the outfit yet.
Well, then
but,
what did you think
yeah,
of? What did you think of Book of Boba Fett? It was really disappointing. Also,
is that an actual book, or is that a show or a game?
It was a Disney Plus show. Book of Boba Fett was a little disappointing, and by a little I mean hyperbolically, I think it was really disappointing. I think they had a lot of good ideas. I just think the problem with it was like, Boba Fett would not have, in either Legends or Disney canon, I don't think would have gone back and like tried to run a fucking gang like Jabba the Hutt, like take over Jabba the Hutt's power. What he would have done is what he did in Legends, which is go back to being a bounty hunter and eventually rise to be Mandalore. I prefer that in a big way.
Boba Fett became a gang leader?
He became a daimyo. He became a fucking like gang leader. It was
Yeah, that doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
That sounds kind of odd.
I did like the whole thing about like, because like in Legends, Boba Fett crawls out of the Sarlacc pit and then continues being a bounty hunter, if I remember correctly.
That one I remember hearing about was that he survived the Sarlacc pit, but I thought he was just a bounty hunter.
Well, they can't have him do that because that's what Mando is going to do. Yeah, which is fine, but like, whatever. I don't really mind that they're making Mando do that, not Boba Fett. I think the Boba Fett character could have done other things that weren't become a gang leader. What I'm saying is Disney had options. I loved the whole like Boba Fett gets raised by gets inducted into the the Tusken Raider tribes, because I think that's great. I love the whole like cactus juice acid or the lizard acid trip thing. That was fucking awesome.
I
It's
love
just
cactus juice, dude.
everything after that was just kind of like, eh. It wasn't all bad. I just disagreed in the direction they took it. I think like the nitty gritty of it worked. Like I didn't mind the Vespa chase scene as most other people did. They seem to have problems with that.
A Vespa? Like they were having a chase on a Vespa?
Yeah, they whatever, dude. Again, I think Disney canon. Wait, I'm getting an ad. Okay, don't worry. I'll tell me when he gets back.
I like how this I like how this has become the Zach debates chat about Star Wars.
I have opinions about Star Wars.
I know you do.
Okay, there we go. +1. I think I'll take the +1 to lightsabers. I could. Okay, here's the thing, right? I can now choose feats, and I'm pretty sure I get like not a feat a level, but I get a bunch of feats.
Feat picks, Zach. Send feat picks.
I could do this one. Was it empathy, which is +1 to persuade, awareness, and treat injury. I could also do conditioning, which is just +1 to all saving throws. That might be really useful. Or I could do the +1 to attack bonus with all lightsabers. I think the saving throw one would be best right now, because in this can stack to a +3, which is really nice. And I don't really need anything other than that. If I'm focusing on force powers, I get my saving throws up. I can maybe take the lightsaber feat later if I need it or want it. I would much rather have the
I will
saving throws.
defer to your experience here, and especially because from what I remember, it sounded like you're more or less familiar with the kind of build that you've been like working on up to this point. So
I'm very happy with this build, yeah.
I won't try to interfere too much in like on the nitty gritty of things, like maybe broad directions, like I'll give input, but when it comes to like working with the system itself, I'll let you kind of figure out what works and what doesn't. Otherwise, I'll be having to like try and learn way too much, and I am not good with 3.5 overall, let alone 3.5 in Star Wars. Okay, he's back.
The show I'm looking forward to the most is the Acolyte show, that is supposed to be the earliest point in the Disney timeline that we have seen, and its main character will be a Sith. I agree. I'm looking forward to that show quite a bit.
A main character that's a Sith? How's that going to work? That'll be interesting.
Well, because I'm pretty sure they're going to dive more into like what Disney's interpretation of like the Sith ideology is, I would assume. I'm interested in seeing it. It's going to be cool.
But does that end up working toward a point of trying to get people to identify with the Sith perspective? Because that's definitely not something that should be advocated for. I mean, as I said, we'll critique the Jedi, but that's not like to say somehow that the Sith are good. Like they're worse, but but criticizing the Jedi does not somehow mean that the other group are somehow absolved of their issues. So yeah, these are there needs to be greater nuance here, which is the problem that I have to begin with, is that the ethical perspectives presented in whatever version of the canon, either Lucas expanded, whatever, is that there's ethical issues in how all these groups relate to these powers and whatnot. So
yeah,
I'm just a little curious as to the implications of having a main character, or potentially having a main character who is a Sith, and then if that was written in such a way as to make one identify with that character. Now, that's depending on if Disney went the direction of like corporate safe like writing, where that's what they want to do, is like, okay, just go by the book, and like these are what the things you do with your protagonists, yada yada. Doesn't matter whether they're ethically good or not, as opposed to other cases where there have been plenty of examples of more creative and competent writers who are actually able to write for characters who you, as the audience member, are not supposed to be identifying with. You're supposed to see them as the asshole, and like they're still the main character, but they're but you can still write them in a way that they're not meant to be agreed with. Like an example I can actually think of that is from Dragon Ball Z is Goku's father. Like Goku's father in the original Japanese is like actually presented as an asshole, and
right.
You're not supposed to be cheering for him, and even when he dies, the way he's set up is not in a way where you're like, ah, damn, like, you know, the villain is still the villain, but I don't feel too sorry for these like genocidal assholes.
Right.
Even though one of them happens to also be like the main character of this like story, so it'll be. And curiously, from my understanding of that, is that was only in the original Japanese, but in the English version, they actually tweaked the writing in such a way as to, like, get rid of that aspect, actually make him more sympathetic. Didn't change anything about his character. He's still like a genocidal monster, but just making him more, relatable or more sympathetic. But, the implications of that, like, okay, so now you want me to sympathize and relate to a character who has very clearly undesirable personal traits and has done many bad things. Like these are this isn't a very good message for you to be sending, especially in the context of a children's show.
Yeah.
So it's but that was, as I said, that was only in the English dub of it, not in the original Japanese, where they didn't have any sense of like, oh, our protagonist must be relatable, so let's write him that way.
Yeah.
I just actually missed here. The chat sent another message here.
Yeah, if they don't bring in characters like Revan, Malgus, Vishit, or Darth Bane, then they will miss a big money-making opportunity, but they still keep it super dark and intense, and then it will still be okay. Yeah, but Disney is walking a very fine line.
Would Disney actually do that?
What?
Because,
keep it super dark?
Well, no, not even going super dark. Again, like we're talking Disney here. Disney, well, for one, they made their entire thing off of not being dark and not being and like the few times that they have tread into like being more dark or more gritty or more avant-garde, they generally have regretted it. Irrespective of how good that actually turned out, they as just in terms of how they've related to it after the fact, they generally have regretted those choices. And at this point, especially in terms of like just the neoliberal rot of like the movie industry, Disney, I cannot see making any risks or taking any risks when it comes to their the content that they are putting out. So going super dark and intense, I'll believe it when I see it. That's all I'd have to say on that when it comes to just what I would expect of a corporation of their size and power,
of their caliber. Okay.
And this is to say nothing, obviously, of the actual like content of it. Like that, I couldn't say good or bad on that because I don't watch Star Wars. But
okay,
talking more just in a general sense.
Oh, you'll laugh, Jared. This character's fucking stupid now. All right.
Fortitude. Wait, so are these still? This is still basic 3.5 numbers, right?
This is basic 3.5 numbers. Like
so
basically
we are not strong at all.
What do you mean? We're level 9. We're pretty strong.
Strength 10.
Oh no! Oh, strong. By that, yeah, no. We have no strength.
No,
yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
You're looking at the stats, bro. Like it's strength. No, we got no strength. We've got some modest dex, and we're slightly smart. You dumped a lot into charisma, or is that because the force powers require charisma?
It's charisma, your charisma bonus gets dumped onto certain modifiers.
So basically, our sorcerer.
Yeah.
So we are just sorcerer.
Yep.
Read chat.
And if they send it around a similar like Scourge, his amp is Wrath and Spoil. I know. And then they can have that relatable evil person, so they're trying to be good. Also, you clearly haven't seen Darth Vader snap the neck of a 5-year-old in Obi-Wan yet, have you? That was whatever, dude. Like, again,
he snapped the neck of a 5-year-old.
Yeah, dude. It was like super. It was gritty, and like that was cool, but it was also like I liked that part. That was one of the only parts of early Obi-Wan that I was like, I can get behind that 100%. Like that and Obi-Wan being miserable in the desert. Like those two parts were like, fuck yeah, I get it.
Also, there was a Sith called Lord Scourge.
Yeah.
Damn.
Anyways, so yeah, this is our character with 25 fucking defense.
That does kind of sound a little bit like you're trying a little too hard. If you go with like Scourge, like I'm really edgy. Like
Yeah.
it's got that kind of vibe to it.
Jared, look at our vitality and our force points.
54 for like, are those good numbers? Like 131,
54 vitality is a little bit low, but 131 force is stupid.
Stupid in what direction?
Stupid high.
Stupid
and it's only
high. Okay.
It's only keep going up. Okay, we did it. Now it's.
Our spread overall is it looks pretty good. Like we got a couple of 14s, a 13, and an 18 there. A couple of 10s, but yeah, I'd say overall we have a workable spread.
I will give
Disney one.
Oh. They've made Vader 10 times more scary, at least for me. Yeah, I appreciate that. Vader was a little bit of a threat in Legends, but not nearly as much of a threat as he is in Disney canon. But that's because that's their like, Vader is their evil money-making machine at this point.
It prints money!
Basically. Alright, so now we're an actual Jedi, which means...
I like the that sound effect in the background. It sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, that's T3 moving. Here.
Yeah, I know, but it still sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
I'm here.
It's very silly.
I know it's supposed to be like the rotors or whatever mechanisms. Oh, so we actually have like Padawan clothes now.
We have robes, and we'll get cooler robes, don't worry. So for anyone
these
who's
are, like,
played this game
the basic
before,
bitch robes.
So for anyone who's played this game before that like knows what the robes look like in this game, yes, these are the robes from the second game, because I fucking hate the robes from the first game. They look like doo-doo butter.
Very very nice. That's right. You did mention that you included a few things from the second game through your mods.
Yes. Wait, hold on. Oh, I have to go back and talk to this man.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
And how long will this take?
What? Let me teleport over.
We just
wait. I'm stuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, what the?
This is sad.
Are you kidding me? Are
What,
you for fucking real right now?
Is the fucking robot dog in the way?
Is literally so in the way that. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Our son won't get out of the way. Jesus.
Dad, I love you. I love you.
All right, that's the funniest shit I've seen pathfinding wise in this game.
Oh boy.
Green crystal.
So we just walk right over to the smithing table, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, that's it. It's just that easy.
Yep, and then gotta go here.
Cool.
2 or 20.
Now, is our lightsaber actually any better than like the vibro blades?
It's got a higher 8, 9. It's got a higher
damage. I mean, in reality, lightsabers can cut through anything except other lightsabers. So actually, it would be better. But this is a game, an RPG, and all that. So there has to be some balance, I suppose.
Oh boy. And I know people say he's not written well, but I think Kylo Ren in The Force Awakens is just a bit scarier than Vader because he's so unpredictable and could be argued to be more powerful on the dark side than Vader. I don't want to touch sequel content for one big reason. My opinions on it are very unpopular. That's a lie. My opinions on it are very, I guess, Star Wars boomery in so much that I think that they're trash. The only good one was The Last Jedi because they tried to deconstruct Star Wars, which I fucking love. They didn't succeed, but an attempt was made. And
I thought that was the second of the sequels that tried to deconstruct Star Wars. And you said that's last one.
The Last Jedi.
Oh,
which is
I
episode
heard the
8.
last one.
No, I'm sorry, The Last Jedi.
Okay, Because the last one was
The last
just
one was
Palpatine just being, I am back.
The fucking bass drop when he like lightnings was so stupid. I think I actually started laughing in theaters.
I really wish that they had just like my take on the last one, not the Last Jedi, the last of the sequels is the same as Dane's. I wish they had just gone full ham and just like like it didn't need to make any sense. Just make it ridiculous. Like I think the specific like thing Dane had said was like they should have just like had like a blood ritual at some point where Palpatine was like sacrificing a newborn child. just because it would have been hysterical just to watch him going, yes, blood or something.
That's so funny.
Just going like as crazy as fucking possible. Like, and it would just have been like it should like the movie should have just been like 70% Palpatine being ridiculous.
Right. I say that because in the comics he was able to turn blaster bolts in midair so they hit the person that fired them. Yeah, but Kylo Ren was still a whiny little bitch baby that had no personality, and they decided that his entire character development was going to... Look, the sequels are a mess. There's no good way to analyze the sequels. They're just not good. I think Kylo Ren is a weak character. I think he's a weaker villain. Like, what the fuck was the point of doing Snoke who just disappeared in an episode? That didn't fucking make any sense. Why even... Why? Like, the sequels didn't give me anything to like fucking work with.
You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strong in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals.
Crystal.
At least they didn't have him be cloned from Luke's severed hand from episode 5.
Because that's what they did. Not only did they do
it
once. Not only did they do that once, they did it 3 times.
What?
in the Legends universe, I believe it was at least 3, if not, maybe it was only 2. It happened more than once.
Dude, Star Wars is such a fucking mess.
Which is hilarious. All right, listen, that shit's funny. Personally, I think that shit's hilarious. It's bad. It's bad and stupid.
Such a mess.
But like the content around that dumb bullshit happening was actually really fucking good. I like
how this guy's animations are still like are they still going through his like idol like no, not even idol. He's still going through his like speaking animations, but he's not speaking.
Yeah. It's all good. All right.
And of course, everyone only has one animation, so it just keeps getting reused the whole every
exactly.
single conversation.
What will these crystals do for me?
They can modify simple things such as the color of your blade, or complex ones such as crystals that reputedly increase the strength of the beam. But you must learn first to use your lightsaber and take care when drawing it. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice?
I am ready to face...
This is where we have to fight. We must fight and kill one of our own. Let's do it.
Yeah.
For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove, once used for deep meditation by the Jedi, is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Kath hounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers. A threat the Jedi have promised to stop.
Okay, wait, I want to respond to this real quick.
So that's something we have. Is that going to be our mission? Is deal with this particular thing, the Kath hounds?
Well, let's.
So this is like an actual mission we're going to go on.
So here's the thing. You want me to go kill Cath Hounds? Is it really just Cath Hounds, though?
The Cath Hounds are but a symptom of the true problem.
There it is.
You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task.
All right. You know more than you're telling me. What do you think, yeah? Just fucking call him out?
I'll let you decide.
All right. Do you have no other guidance?
I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task. But remember this, my young apprentice. A Jedi acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
It's cool.
All right, now
real quick, let me
respond
respond
to chat.
And serrated a dark side, created a dark side Luke called Luke. It's pronounced the exact same way. It's just a C instead of a K. And that's what happens when Star Wars tries to be entirely original. That's not true. It wasn't with a C. It was Luke with 2 U's. How do I know this? I've reread those books about 4 times in the past 2 years. No, I'm sorry, the past 3 years. Because they're so good, bad. They're so bad, they're so good. Like, the things in Star Wars, especially Legends, that were trash, they were there, and they were glaring, don't get me wrong. But, like, ultimately, they were much smaller in scope than the problems that are presented with the sequels. And, like, that's basically my whole opinion on the whole split. Like, yes, there were problems in Star Wars. There were always problems in Star Wars. From Episode 4, there were problems. But those problems are much smaller in scope and not central to, like, Star Wars itself, unlike the sequels where their whole basis is just an issue.
Wow, and that actually is true. It's just L-U-U-K-E.
It's L-U-U-K-E, isn't that the dumbest fucking shit?
That's really dumb.
It's really stupid. It's so great. Getting away from that, who would you cast for a KOTOR TV show? Me. Okay, also, hey, no spoilers. Hold on, no spoilers. Jared has never played this game, so no spoilers. Shut up.
My virgin brain hole.
Yeah.
No.
This is Jared's first.
Don't insert that.
Yeah, don't insert the juicy canon lore or non-canon lore.
Canon cock into my head.
Into my lore hole.
I don't know why that specific one was like a little too much.
Hated it. So that man just plays Bazak with us. Here's some free shit.
Locker.
Okay.
Maybe another time you can talk about what your who your KOTOR cast personally would be, but yeah, without have to go over characters I've not been introduced to.
Yeah, I mean, like, for the characters you've been introduced to,
one step at a time.
Yeah, I can't really think of any that I would actually like. Who'd you cast for Bastila, Karth, Canderous, and Malik? I was gonna say, like,
who would be the himbo, dude? Do you have any ideas on the himbo?
For Canderous or Karth?
No, for Karth. No, Canderous isn't a himbo. He's at best a daddy.
we have to put all of our men into the tier list. Oh, that's really funny. All right, so we can just leave now. If I talk to this man,
The council has decreed you may come and go.
Wait,
I wanted to cut it off. I wanted to cut it off.
The droid is a Jedi?
No, the droid is owned by the Jedi.
Oh, but did you say cut it off at come?
Yeah, the council has decreed you may come.
Ah, what wonderful.
All right, let's. You know what? No, fuck.
Who would we cast as our robot boy?
Well, I'm like, who to cast as Bastila? I'm like.
I'm terrible with actors in
I'm also terrible with actors. I'm not gonna lie. Like the
one
one person
I'm also
that I kind
of the.
Go for it.
I was gonna say I'm also of the mind that, like, as I'm sure you've heard me say before, I bemoan the trend that's been in vogue since the 90s of, like, more or less only hiring movie stars to do things rather than like people who are actually competent at acting.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
like
I'm sure there are plenty of actually talented actors out there who are just not known or famous or celebrities who would be perfectly suited to being in different roles. And it's not like, oh, X famous person. Also, I love this this weird person who's just covering up Karth and with their
just laughing.
ridiculous animations. Yes, this is a great placement.
All right, let's speak to Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I think Josh Brolin would make a great Candace, and maybe Florence.
Pugh.
Who?
Pugh.
I don't. I know Josh Brolin is. I don't know who Florence Pugh is. As Bastila.
I would want to cast people who are like good actors and not like just movie stars. Like I wouldn't really give a shit like if there was a movie star. But like if there was someone who's like really fucking good at like putting on a character and like getting into that role, I would be down for that. As long as they looked the part and sounded good. Anyways, Karth, I just want to talk to you.
Oh, you want to argue
Florence
some more,
Pugh doesn't look like Bastila at all.
You want to argue some more? Is that it?
Like a blondie too.
All right. No, I don't. What do you think? I just want to know why you distress me so much, or no, I don't want to argue with you.
Wait, is he still not over this? What
no,
a
he's
fucking
fucking
baby.
pissed. Yeah, no, dude.
Why is he such a little whiny bitch?
Because he's a little bitch baby.
And that's coming from me, like one of the sassiest bitches around here.
That's a fact. I can confirm this.
Wait, is that a flying manta ray?
Yes.
Fucking amazing.
Star Wars, baby.
It's not even like a manta. It's not even like a manta ray like a creature. It's just a manta ray.
No, it's just
in the
a
air.
manta ray. No, you're absolutely right.
Josh Brolin looks like the part and is an amazing actor.
I think that Josh
I'd say he's
Brolin
competent
does.
enough, and also he looks like he could pull off a Candace there.
Yeah.
You just need to get the right haircut, like the jarhead like thing, where it's like up at the top and flat along the sides. Like as long as you have the right haircut and all that, he could probably do it. He can be a grumpy old man.
He could be grumpy daddy. Anyways, no, I don't want to. No, I don't want to argue with you.
And I don't want to argue with you either. I mean, you seem sincere enough, I guess.
Yes,
I
bitch.
Just don't trust easily, and for good reasons, which are my own.
Why are you talking from over there? We're so far apart. We have to work together, Karth. There's plenty to do with me. Interesting that he keeps trying to make it like, no, it's not personal, even though it's clearly personal.
Right, exactly, yeah. I think one is the best answer here. It has plenty to do with me.
Damn it. I suppose I won't get any rest until I talk, will I?
No, bitch.
You want to know why I don't trust anyone? Fine. Here goes. 5 years ago, the Jedi had just finished the war with the Mandalorians. Revan and Malak were heroes. I was damn proud to have served in their fleet. It was completely unexpected when they turned on us, invading the Republic while we were still weak. Nobody knew what to think, least of all me. Our heroes had become brutal, conquering Sith, and we were all helpless before them. I mean, think about it. If you can't even trust the best of the Jedi, who can you trust?
Gotcha. So he just doesn't like the Jedi. Or he doesn't trust them. And I mean, that's reasonable, I think. That's understandable.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess it's like, I kind of agree. I'm kind of sympathetic at this point. It's like, yeah, I suppose you can if they just, like, turn on a dime.
You've been more forthcoming with that information and not been like, why can't you just let my reasons be my reason?
Yeah. So what do you think? I'm thinking 1 or 3. I'm leaning more towards 3.
What do I have to do with Malak or Revan? I mean, what do you mean? What do you have to do with them? Like you're in the Jedi Order now,
I guess
which
I'm a
they used to
Jedi
be part
now.
of. So like,
You're right.
So like that's what you have to do with. But then, I suppose you can't. That must have been hard to take. I go with 3.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't even that. There were others. Good, solid men, trusted men who turned on us as well and joined their cause.
Yeah,
Malak
as opposed to
and Revan
liquid
and the
men.
Sith deserve to die for what they've done. But the ones who fled the Republic and joined them are even worse. The dark side has nothing to do with why they joined with the Sith. They deserve no mercy.
Wow.
Oh man, you say that with such hatred.
It's definitely hate talking.
Right. Yeah. I'll go with that.
I know. I'm And I should apologize to you. I've become so accustomed to expecting the worst in others, and you've done nothing to deserve that. It's just... Oh, never mind. Let's just continue with what we were doing. I'd rather not talk about it.
You know what? I actually kind of agree. Maybe Henry Cavill would make a good Karth.
He's got enough of
He's pretty himbo.
He's got enough of the himbo vibes to make it pull off. He'd have to play a little bit differently from some of his other roles, but you know, dress him up in the right way, and as long as you don't give him long, complex sentences, and he can make it work.
Exactly, dude. We found him.
We found Nemo.
We found Nemo.
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force. I am sorry. I tend to get carried away. I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, could you explain to me how these flat beige textures count as nature?
Bro, fuck off. All right.
Never.
All right, what do you think? Do you want to know more about Nemo? Do you have questions about Dantooine? Do you want to ask about the council task? Or do you want to just dip?
Well, if you know something about the council, well, technically no one's supposed to help us, but is this guy a Jedi, or is he just kind of just
He's
a
a
person
Jedi.
hanging around?
He's a Jedi Knight.
Well, let's see if he'll tell us anything, number one.
Indeed. What is it you would like from me?
Well, what do you know of the Tainted Grove?
The council has told you nothing of the Grove?
No, well, I know it is tainted by the dark side.
Yeah, only that it's tainted.
Do not be so quick to judge circumstances about which you are ignorant. Not everything may be as transparent as you would believe. The Grove can be found to the south and east in the plains, but be wary of Cathounds. They may be agitated by the power in the Grove. Is there something else I can help you with?
Yeah, could you maybe explain why you were being cryptic about, like, do not be so quick to judge the thing you don't know? Like, I wasn't judging, but the fact that you think that I was makes me think that you are not wanting to judge it or something.
Bro, maybe you're being the judgmental one, bitch.
Alright, can you chill for a second? Buddy.
I gotta run.
Real question now, would you cast Darth
Nihilus, Scion, and Traya. I'm not going to touch that one yet because, again, Jared has not played any Star Wars games, so I don't want to, like, even begin to attempt to spoil that. But also, let me just, real quick, it doesn't really matter who plays Nihilus. For good reason. Just yeah, you know, sit on that one.
Why?
For reasons, you'll see. Don't worry.
Out of curiosity, is there a known first Sith?
Like
that
first...
wasn't like the Sith race, and like, you know, like a Jedi that turned to the Sith or invented the Sith ways.
Yes, I think so. I'd have to look in Wikipedia again though, so hold on. Let me ask about Nemo real quick. I want to know more about Nemo.
About me? I am truly flattered. What is it you wish to know?
Who are you, Nemo? What kind of a name is Nemo anyway? Let's ask the basic shit.
As I have said, I believe, my name is Nemo. I am here by the will of the Jedi Council.
You are a Jedi.
Indeed, my young friend, that I am. I have served the Council for many years.
In this game, no you don't.
And have seen many apprentices pass through this enclave.
To respond in chat, you will learn about them in this game. No, you will not. No, you will not, because about the three mentioned before. You will not learn about them in this game. You will learn about them in the next game.
In KOTOR 2?
Yeah.
Very well. Are you a member? Well, if he's not in the council room, he's probably not a member.
So,
I think perhaps you place an undue importance on rank and hierarchy. Understandable, but regrettable also.
Man, fuck you.
We each serve in our place, high or low. Is there something else I can help you with?
Oh, the first Sith. Yes, you do learn about... Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That is correct. You do learn about the first Sith in this game. You're absolutely correct. I am wrong. I did not mean to bite back so harshly.
Can all these NPCs stop like getting in the shot? Who directed this?
Wait, hold on. What kind of an? If you want to fucking insult this man, what kind of a name is Nemo anyway?
No, we don't need to insult this old man. He's been nice enough.
All right, we'll just. What do you do here? Right. Okay, you already said that. Okay, bye. All right. See
I
ya.
hope your time is well spent here on Dantooine.
Okay, bye.
We should Commander Shepard our way out of here.
Greetings.
Make like
friend.
Commander.
I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition?
Oh, okay. These are not Jedi then.
No, I am merely an apprentice, not a Jedi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was mistaken. Does the Council require our presence?
Who are you?
We don't know, so I'm sorry, I do not know.
Oh, I see. I am mistaken. How may I be of assistance?
But who are you? Who is this man?
My name is Gar. Me and my fine wife Rilke here
A pleasure.
live on one of the northern farms. But the cat hounds and the Mandalorian problem has been getting really bad of late, and we're here to ask the Jedi Council to help.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
They didn't mention anything about Mandalorians. They did say about
oh yeah,
like
the cat hounds and the Mandalorian problem.
Yeah, the Mandalorian problem, huh?
Yeah.
That sounds racist.
The good old MP, if you know what I mean. There are Mandalorians on Dantooine.
Ever since the Republic beat them years ago, little groups have been roaming all over the place. With the Sith invasion, the Republic doesn't have the manpower to hunt them down. The Jedi are even worse off because Malak has been hunting them specifically. They're worried that he might even be supporting these raiders, so don't want to face them directly. That puts us in a kind of hard situation.
Right.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
We should go.
I must be going now.
Farewell, then. May the Force be with you. Is that how it goes? Yes. May the Force be with you.
Thanks, man. DeLorean. All right.
No entry added. Do we need to talk to all these people, or can we be on our way?
This dude's gonna yell at us.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors. Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer.
Okay, random man, I appreciate you insulting me. Last question.
Who would make a good Tenebrous Vitiate Valkorian? Unless you're expecting to play all 900 plus hours of SWTOR. No, SWTOR is fine. Star Wars, it's the Old Republic, the MMO. It's okay. I played like half of it. It's fine. I don't know. I hate that they did my favorite characters dirty, and I'm never gonna forgive them for that ever. Fuck them. I don't know. I don't actually. Again, I don't think about movie castings a whole lot because I feel like movies and games are such different mediums that it would be hard to like marry them. You know what I mean? So I guess it would be difficult to
even
say.
just the assumption of like needing to do it in movie form. Though luckily, at least for Star Wars, I think the point has finally started to be made that
it's really good for like
certain kinds of stories.
Yeah.
Certain kinds of shows just don't work as film.
Yeah, no, they work really. They work really well as like shows like serials, TVs, like episodic
series or games.
Yeah, I will never forgive them for what they did to Malgus. Yeah, I'll agree. I never said movie, I meant TV. I mean, even then, I don't really know. Again, I'm not that much of a thespian that I know my actors off the back of my hand.
Thespian,
yeah. I love them Thezes. Alright, what the fuck are you talking about, John?
Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no.
Yeah, that actor really delivered that line quite well. For someone struck by grief, but you know. Moving on.
They killed her.
There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter.
Not a master, not a Jedi.
Also, revenge is never a good reason.
Your problems are not my concern. Get out of the way.
I don't know, 1 or 6. I'm not a Jedi yet, or revenge is never a good reason. What do you think?
Let's just say I'm not a Jedi yet.
Do you want to preach to this man? All right, I'm not a Jedi yet.
But you have been accepted into the Order. Yours is the authority of the Jedi. I will give you all I have. Just please
Not precisely.
annihilate them from the face of this planet.
Annihilate them.
When SWTOR had no
That's the end of the conversation.
Yeah, that's it. When SWTOR had no expansions, who's your favorite character? My favorite character was the Sith sorcerer player character. I nicknamed my character Darth Reasonable. She's fucking
Darth
great.
Reasonable.
Yes, because she was like reasonable.
Do you know how to reprogram or program Moobot? Because I know
do,
Mel
yeah.
was the one who did that because I don't like how frequently Moobot invades chat here.
we can reprogram you, sure. Kenny, what's up? I'm grateful you people harbor me in times of need. What happened? Oh, this is probably a refugee, right? Yeah, I'm a victim of refugees. I fled my world once the Sith fleet comes. They bomb my world, destroy it, yes? They scour the continents, boil the oceans. Sith are bad, yes. But I run here, find the Jedi already here. Unknown. They take me in. I didn't read that fast enough. The Republic fights but does not win. Not you to blame. The Sith are strong. My thanks. Is there anything else? You must give something back. No, I'm good.
No, let's go.
Bye-bye. Alright, now we can go into the plains. Maybe we can finish the grove before we're done, but we could also just stop here. I'm very happy with the progress we made today. And I gotta get ready for the gym. Because I gotta get heckin' thick and swollen meaty.
They're already pretty thick.
That's not thick enough yet, Jared. I'm not nearly thick enough.
Okay. Because I think you can tell who mine is.
Yeah, Darth Malgus. It's in the name.
Oh, yeah. I actually didn't even know Darth Malgus was a real name. I thought it was just like a made-up one.
No,
again,
Malgus
shows
is
how
a
much I
character.
know about Star Wars.
It truly
which
does.
is to say, not much.
Yeah. Anyways, I think I need to stop. But this is good. We got off your favorite planet, Jared.
Sure.
And we're a Jedi now. We're a Jedi now,
Sort of.
which is great. So yeah, this was fun. I love playing this game. This is so much fun. Jared, I'm so happy you're joining me on this. I'm having a great time.
I guess then next time we'll actually be headed off to deal with the
darkness in the grove.
Yes, this final mission that we need in order to actually be fully inducted into the Order.
Yep. And then we get to do some cool shit, which I'm very excited about. And like you'll get to see. Bye, Jared. Oh, well, that's cool. I think Jared's internet just died. Anyways, this was fun. I'm having a great time. I'm having a grand old time.
What the fuck happened?
Jared, where'd you go, buddy? Okay, he's back. Oh, no, he's gone again. There he
am I here?
is. There you are. Well, this was fun.
Discord, my Discord just completely fucked up, dude.
I'm good. We love that for everybody.
Yeah.
Time to
that was
go.
weird.
Thank you all. I'm glad you could join us. I'm having fun. I'm excited to do more of this, and we'll see y'all cool cats and kittens later.